Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us. It's Kira, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Ugh. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past. Our suffering led us here after all. And now, the ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, but it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us. Now that I've seen what's in the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it. It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeth returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is, exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter. To his embrace.
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall. Is it as special as we think it is?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want to deny you the same experience I had.
Come on, Kiral. Just a hint? We're dying to know what's inside.
I'll tell you this. It's breathtaking. Like the moment Walter first appeared before our boat, but better. Prove your devotion, and you'll see.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Kiral. We should get back to learning about Walter.
Yes, of course. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you at the Ascension.
Evet, kafa yemiş bir topluluk daha.
Oh good, this guy again.
Look, Aloy. This one is just... I have no words.
Laundry mix. Quite an impression.
Donnie, sit with me. I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secrets of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
I'd rather sail into another typhoon than spend an eternity with him.
Aynen öyle ya. Manyak herif kendini ne zannediyorsun? İlah zannediyor. Psikopat, seninle ne sonsuza kadar yaşayacağız lan?
I used to think my life had no purpose, but look at me now, chosen by the stars.
Kafayı yemişsiniz oğlum siz ya.
It's a lot.
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now. The time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
It's quite a promise. And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Zeth will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in the wilds may have gotten you this far, but you'll get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
Sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of laundry devotion test.
But who knows how long we have before this Zeth guy gets back. There's gotta be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Don't think the words were in those laundry holograms we watched.
They might help with talking to the others. Maybe we could convince them to give us a hand.
Bakalım.
I'll get us a drink. In the meantime, remember what Walter said about embracing the future.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got into the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see where we'll be taken next. But I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the typhoon, the shipwreck. And soon, the Ascension, I guess.
Seems like most of the Quen are more than happy to follow Londra. So why not you?
At first, I wanted to believe. I mean, everything he told us felt like it filled an emptiness, like maybe I'd finally found somewhere to belong. Then I remembered how the boards back home would tell us to follow the virtues of the legacy, to be good and honest. And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against an imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different here. Walter might be a living ancestor, but with a cudgel like Zeth to do his bidding, his kindness is just as conditional as the Empire's.
As far as anyone at your settlement knows, you went out into the wilds and vanished. How did you end up here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting mission to the mainland, but things went bad fast. We were lost and starving, our boat was wrecked, and then Walter found our camp. A living ancestor, emerging from the wilds to tell us we'd been chosen, that we were safe. It was easy to embrace. Everyone here has a similar story.
Why didn't anyone send word to us?
Not everyone is chosen. Walter says we must leave our old lives behind if we're going to ascend. Nobody questioned it. But I should have.
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're taken there by Zeth. He and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him. I get the feeling he's not really a friendly guy.
As friendly as a Fireclaw. But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him are like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or Compliance.
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Londra is up to something. we need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
I guess he thought he was adored by them?
No, that's not it at all. This was a bad idea. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Hey, it'll be okay. I promise.
I'm sorry, I can't. Please, just leave me alone.
That could have gone better.
Don't think we'll be able to convince him to help us again.
Aman be. Bunu da
We
kaçırdık.
should set up a laundry before we talk to anyone else. They've been feasting like imperials.
Wondrous benevolence, isn't it?
Did you need something else?
Look, Kirel, we need your help. You said that the Ascension is almost here. Seika and I are trying to prove our devotion as fast as we can.
But we're running out of time. We need to get into the Ascension Hall.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment is to pass your devotion review.
Unless you help us out. We're a lot like you. We've suffered so much until now. Storms, shipwrecks, hunter killer machines. We don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all embrace his light. Perhaps even with a helping hand. Okay. It's kind of what Walter said when he sat with us and told us his story about where eternity lies.
Allah'ım gene yanlış bir şey seçeceğim diye korkuyorum. Ne demişti ki? Yeni bir dünya falan.
It's a new world, right? As part of the Ascension?
Exactly. You understand him so well. But I don't know. I really shouldn't be breaking protocol.
Please, Kirel. We don't want to live in a world without Walter.
Okay, I'll tell you. Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
Thanks. We owe you.
I'm glad to have helped. May you embrace his light.
Umarım bunu ezberlemem gerekmiyordu. Çok saçma şey olduğu için kafamda tutmuyorum bile kurdukları cümleleri.
I already told you. No one's getting past me without the words of attainment.
Oh, we know the words. Seika.
Oh, no. You should have the honor, Aloy.
Only through devotion may I embrace his light. Only through him may I ascend to a new world.
No one's ever passed their devotion review so quickly.
Well, we did, so will you get out of the way now?
I don't know how much more of Londra I can take.
Yeah, let's see what he's really up to.
Evet. Bakalım ne dolaplar dönüyormuş.
They didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel good.
Yeah. Sure.
Something on your mind?
No. The Ascension Hall better have answers. That's all.
There was a significant element of the slightest edge of recalcitrance. Tweaking your sense of back in mind, but how on the flip side of this history.
An elevator. Let's see where it leads.
Yükseleceğiz işte.
Launcher's really building up the suspense. Must be quite a spectacle up there.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
Launcher's building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
Tahmin etmiştik böyle bir şey yaptığını.
The clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion.
Ne oluyor be?
What's that sound? It's a warning, I think. For radiation, something toxic. It should be safe enough for now, but I better check out the ship.
Okay. Tell me what you find.
Storage. Launcher's source. That can't be a space problem. And MSP again. What does that mean? A rocket. The source of radiation. That's why he got data from that old prototype to his headquarters. It must be how he got the lift he needs.
Bir şey daha.
Just got the horse's printer working again. To build the ship. I've seen enough.
Well, what's going on with that ship?
Bekle geliyorum.
I don't like that look. What did you find?
The Horus. It has a special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Laundra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Laundra could achieve with what he had.
So he went looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint, for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets. If this ship gets airborne, it'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die. There's still something I don't get. Why would Laundra do all of this just to get off this world? Oh, this again! You're still not telling me everything. My people are the ones that are caught up in all this. My sister! I deserve to know.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be...
Guess our time's up.
Lying filth!
Oh, this must be our friend Zeth.
Tamam.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow. Time to put you down.
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess Laundra gave him a new toy.
Ne yapacağız? Üf ya. Dur ya, bir insanı öldürmek ne kadar zor ya. Kardeşim bu ne ya? Yok. Ne o şeymiş be. Nah be. Şunu bir baksana ya. Yok, bir işe yaramıyormuş. Pardon. Oha! Nereye geldin sen be? Yok, aşağı uçtum. Bundan hiç hoşlanmadım. Of be. Neyse oğlum, sen öldür. Ha, şu şey be, tamam anladım. Boşu boşuna harcıyorum harbiden. Yok yok yok. Bu bir şey olmadı. Boşa attım ya. Yok. Beni bir rahat bırak be.
It might like a lockdown.
Bazı işlemler yapmam lazım. Ben bunları şey yapmadan dalmışım. Canımızı da şey yapalım.
It's wired to 2 more nodes. I gotta get looking.
Yok. Ya göremiyorum ki. Soldiers. Yok, hala yapamıyorum. Hallederiz.
It's not gonna budge with the lockdown.
Şimdi ne yapacağız? Lan bitmedi mi hala ya? Ay pardon.
No way up there. Gotta disable the lockdown.
Doğa var mıymış bundan ya? Ben de 2 tane falan var. Neyse.
Lifted. Now to get to it.
Ha şeyim bitti ya. Şunu atayım bari. Şimdi bu şey neydi? Tamam. Ben seninle yüzleşmeye geleceğim zaten, merak etme dur. Senden korkacak değilim. Bu da olmuyor mu ya? Nereden nasıl çıkacağız ya? Çıkış bulamadım, iyi mi? Oradan değil, buradan değil. Nereden çıkacağız ulan? Aşağıya indim. Allah'ım ya. Bir dur. Ha çıkmışken nasıl indiriyorsun beni ya oradan? Çıkmışım yani. Çok saçma. İyi sen bilirsin. Nereden çıkacağız? Nasıl çıkacağız ya? Delireceğim. Atıyorum kendimi aşağıya ben ya. Bu da burada duruyor. Buradan mı gidiyormuşuz ya? Boşu mı uğraştık bu kadar? Oradan zıplamıştım aslında da oyun izin vermiyor.
I knew some of those Marines. I didn't even hesitate to attack.
Yeah, there's something off about them. But for now, we focus on Seth.
Quit stalling!
Hala o şeyin arkasında bu ya.
Come on out, Seth! Let's get this done!
I'll enjoy watching you both!
Ya bir dur şuradan çekilsene kızım, burada cephane doldurulur mu ya? Oha. O ne be? Ne yaptı bu bana ya? Kaç öleceğiz ya. Gene bu şeyden attı bana ya. İşte böyle adamım. Senin işin bitti.
Where have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
Takes the devoted to his park on the southern peninsula. But you'll never reach it. The tower there is positioned toward off any approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over, but Walter promised the ascension to everyone who proves themselves. I don't understand.
Sizi yiyor oğlum.
He's using you to get what he wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark. Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
Well, you just flipped his world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Landra want to leave?
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world that Landra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
It's called Nemesis. It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Landra's building this ship. He's doing everything in his power to leave before it gets here. And I guess he wants to take some coin with him too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so.
Seika.
There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Landra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him something about what we found here.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then.
Kızın dünyası başına yıkıldı. Ne yapacağını bilemedi.
Seika, she seems so lost. Why do I feel like that too? How do I fix this? For now, I better take a look at that zenith weapon. I think I can turn this into something I can use. There. I should test it out when I get back outside. Better check on the rest of the Klan on my way out too.
Her şeyimiz de bitti. Hani yapabildiklerimizi yapalım da. Yapamıyor olmak kötü. Çok ilgimi çekmedi ama. Neyse bakarım sonra ya, çok umurumda değil gerçekten. Evet, bir şekilde işe yarıyordur da. Şu an gerek görmüyor. Şuradan bir çıkıp gidelim artık ya. Oh. Neymiş bu böyle ya?
Thousands so long as he survives. Seika and I have to find a way to stop him. Once I make things right with her.
Walter has abandoned us.
Guess Brannick spread the word to the rest of the people here. That Landra doesn't care about them. They must be pretty confused.
Everything was a lie.
Ya, değil mi? Kandırmışlar sizi.
Brennick told us you're the cause of all this.
What's happening?
What do you mean, Zed?
Brennick told us you and Seika killed Seth.
Traitors! Walter has abandoned us!
Salak. Adam sizi kandırmış, haberiniz yok.
Seika stormed out of here not long ago. What exactly did you two do in there?
Aklınızı başınıza getirdik. Ama gelmiyor gördüğüm kadarıyla. Hala aptal aptal işler peşindesiniz.
Seems like the choir has some thinking to do. I hope they figure it out and head back to Fleet's End. But I gotta meet up with Satan. Talk things out with her. Make sure we're okay.
Fazla kasıyorsun. Sakin ol ya. Kupa kazanıldı. Olay ben açıkçası yoruldum. Bu yüzden şurada oyunumuzu kaydedelim. Bir hızlı seyahatimizi yapalım. Ne bu be? Şimdi onu yapamayacağım. Ben şuraya gideceğim. Filonun sonuna gideyim. Tamamdır. Bir şeyler bakacağım. Bakalım şimdi. Her şeyimizi bir yapalım. Evet, çantamızı açalım. Eksik malzemeleri yine toplayalım. Patlayıcısını yapalım. Gene eksik malzemelerimizi gene alalım. Yani arkadaşlar böyle oyunlarda mecbur. Sürekli onu yap, bunu yap. Bir saniye, hangi hesabı? Geliştirelim ya, çok umurumda değil ama. Cephanede ne eksik kalmış ya? Hepsini yapmadık mı? Ha, bunu diyorsun. Ha, yapalım ya, çok umurumda değil de. O çok umurumda değil diyorum ama onu kullanacağım arkadaşlar yani. O eldiveni kullanacağız. Kıyafet de hiç beğenmedim ya. Benim giydiğim de iyi değil de en azından şeyler güzel. Anlayın işte. Sağlam yani. Bu en son noktaya gelmiş. Artık bunu geliştirelim bari. Güzel geliştirdik. Tamam, yapabileceğimiz her şeyi yaptık. Şuradan bobin ayarını da yapalım. Bunu bir ara kullanacağım. Şimdi değil sadece. Ben ne yapacağımı unuttum ya bir anda. Ha, tamam. Buna fazladan bir bobin açıldı. Bu an mantıksız bunu kullanmak. Çünkü zehirle beraber oluyor. Zehir olayını yok etmiş oluyoruz. Yani gene en mantıklı şey şunu kullanmak olacak galiba. En azından biri düzgün olsun. Hepsini de ben şey mi kullanmışım ya? Tazik ve buz da var. Tazik iyidir ya. Bu kazık patlatısını hiç yükseltememişiz. Evet. Şimdi şöyle bir şey. Artık benim burada işim bitti gibi. Buraya gideceğiz ama ne? Aha. Bir şey çıkmış. Hemen bakayım. Buna bakalım. Sonra kaydedip çıkayım.
Come, make use of my skill.
Of. Oynadıkça oynayasım geliyor, bırakamıyorum ya. Kaç saat oldu aslında da.
Going down. Looks like some of the clan from Lunch's bunker came back. I'm glad they came to their senses.
Ha bu şahıs. Neydi Voltosu?
Please, I need your help. I don't know if you remember me.
From the Ascension Hall, yeah. You weren't quite on board with Londra's message?
Yes. And it only got worse from there. After you left the bunker, everything fell into chaos. Most of us decided to grab whatever boats we could and come back here. But then Pyrrhic showed up, another one of Walter's thugs. He and his men tried to round everyone up. They got my friend Lon and took him away, and I couldn't stop them. Please, can you find him? The Admiral doesn't have the manpower to mount a search.
After I left Londra's bunker, what happened exactly?
The camp fell into chaos. You killed Zeth, and he was the only one in contact with Walter. So when Brennick told us what he said, that Walter was done with us, we had no bearings. A group of us went for the boats, figuring that our only real choice was to come back here. That's when Pyrrhic and his goons arrived and started rounding people up. Before I knew what happened, they grabbed Lon. I shouldn't have left him behind. But Pyrrhic and his men were furious, violent even.
Leaving was the right idea. It wouldn't have done Lon any good if you got hurt.
I don't know. Maybe.
If I remember it right, Lon was more enthusiastic about Londra than you were.
Lon had a hard time on the expedition. He nearly drowned in the storm, and after we ran aground, he got very sick. He spent weeks in his bedroll, barely able to breathe, let alone move. I think for him, it seemed like Walter offered everything. Sustenance, comfort, salvation.
All an illusion.
It seemed real enough. For a time.
Where did you last see Lon?
On the shoreline south of the bunker. I was on the last boat to escape. Pyrrhic and his men charged us just as we set out. We barely made it. I hate to think of what they've done to Lon. Please, find him for me.
I'll do what I can.
Bakayım sadece neredeymiş diye bakacağım. Orada. Tamam, şimdi hiçbir şeye gerek yok. Şeye gidelim. Kamp ateşine gidelim. Kaydımızı yapalım. Sonra da buradan çıkıp gidelim.
Okay. Shoreline south of Londra's bunker. Best place to start looking.
Evet arkadaşlar, kaydımızı yaptık. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Yarın yeni bir bölümde görüşmek üzere.